Hey sim racing fans, this is Prickly Hedgehog. Just wanted to give you a little FYI on assembling the Fanatec brake, or master brake cylinder on the unit, on the V2 Club Sport pedals that I have. Great product so far, very happy with the way it's been constructed. Just noticed a couple of little minor things that I ran into while I was assembling it. Again, not a criticism of the product, just some more of an FYI if you are putting it together or about to, or considering buying one. Hopefully this will just give you a heads up on a couple of things. No problem, the video is pretty straightforward online. It shows you how to pull this whole unit apart so that you can put the oil in. Oil obviously needs to go into this main shaft and then into this secondary I guess reservoir as well, so that you get that hydraulic braking feel. Excuse me. But there's a couple of things in the video. It shows this little flange being pulled off real easy. I did not have that experience. It took a while to get this damn thing off, and so I ended up trying to hijack it with a pair of pliers and screwdriver, and you probably can't see that, but there's a little minor damage. Ooh, it's not really focusing. A little minor damage I did with the screwdriver there, because this aluminum piece, or aluminium for the non-American audience, is very, very light aluminium, and it was susceptible to damage. It's not going to affect the performance, but just from an aesthetic point of view, it's annoying, and potentially you could do more damage to it, so just be very careful with that. So that was my first little tip. The other little tip I have is this leaky bottle of silicone which comes with the unit is actually kind of it's a hard plastic on this bottle, so it's not easy to squeeze. And what they show in the video is squeezing the oil into these two different cylinders, and I had to use two hands. Now, I don't consider myself to have particularly weak hands. I play guitar, so my hands are reasonably strong. Plus, I work out. The oil wasn't easy to get in here with holding that cylinder and trying to squeeze at the same time. So I ended up having to use two hands on the bottle to squeeze the oil out, because otherwise it takes like 45 minutes to get the oil in there if you're getting the odd drop. And who wants to do that when one could be racing? So that's my other little tip. I ended up using a pair of pliers, and I leaned up to get it. You have to flip this up the other way to get the oil into the main shaft, and then for the second, and I managed to just rest it in a set of pliers. A pair of vice grips might be useful as well, as long as you're again gentle with it, so that you're not crimping the metal or damaging the aluminum, which again on the outside is fairly. It's really nice, the finish, but it's not robust. It's delicate stuff. So just a couple of little warnings there about my experience with it. I'll put it all back together, and then maybe in the future, when I thrash the guts out of it, we'll see how it handles my treatment. I've heard reports that sometimes things break on these. Hopefully that's not my experience, but we'll see how we go. Other than that, it looks really good, and I'm looking forward to doing some laps. So I guess that's enough babble, and I hope this gave you a little bit of a help or tip. Heads up, FYI, for your own assembly. Good luck out there.